Student schedules are more jam-packed than ever before. With more pressure on students to take upper-level courses, such as AP and dual credit classes, homework is consuming all of their free time. This crisis is affecting students' mental health across the nation, and now more than ever. Students need a break. In today's video, we're going to be discussing why students should not have homework on weekends. Before we jump into it, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed. And make sure to check out our other TenneyTube video here where we discuss the differences between AP and dual credit classes. Let's begin by discussing a study done by the Washington Post. In this study, they reported that 56% of students said they had too much homework. In that sample, students reported doing an average of 2.7 hours of homework per weeknight and 3 hours on weekends. If we take this into account and assume that the school day for the average student is 6 hours long, a student will be spending more than 8.7 hours on schoolwork per day. This doesn't even account for extracurricular activities, which most students participate in. A high school student simply does not have enough time to disconnect and take a break during the week. This is why the weekend is so important. Students need to be able to remove themselves from school and schoolwork completely in order to rest. Without doing so, students become burnt out, which can lead to a decline academically and eventually snowballs. This can bring about feelings of stress, depression, and anxiety, which can only hurt academic progress more. On top of this, many students work as well. Having the weekends available for a student to be able to work and relax is a great opportunity to help build up their academic resume. Another point of note is that it frees up more time for students with religious obligations. Many students feel pressured on the weekend with having to balance time between school and faith-based activities, which increase levels of stress and depression. Eliminating homework on weekends frees up time to allow more students to connect with their faith, free from the worry about homework in school. With more available free time, students are encouraged to pursue more extracurriculars, volunteer opportunities, and jobs on the weekends. Many high schoolers will opt out of the job search simply because they feel like they don't have enough time. With eliminating homework on the weekends, that frees up an extra 3 hours on average from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Colleges will look at what you do outside of school while reviewing your application. This is why it's so important to have a diverse academic resume that shows a student can balance schoolwork and a professional life. It's important to note that some schools may not be able to control weekend versus weekday homework assignments. Schools which use block scheduling or a form of schedule where students don't meet for class every day may be forced to schedule homework over the weekends to keep sections at the same point in coursework. To conclude, students nowadays are under a lot of pressure. The stress of multiple AP classes, dual credit classes, and more adds up and leaves no time for students to recuperate. Having no homework on the weekends would allow time for students to pursue other important things outside of school and may even help them with standing out on their college application. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to today's episode of TenneyTube. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Be sure to also hit that bell icon to be notified anytime we go live with a new video.